Out of my way, scum. Oh, you were actually gonna get out of my way. Shit. Sorry for shooting an icicle through your heart. One through the first eye, one through the second's chest, and one through the third's head. Dead, all of them. So much blood against the snow. Such a mess you rebels make on your way out of this world. But at least it's snowing, right? The snow covers everything. White, cold, still, lifeless, dead. What is it, Eston? You can spit out what you're thinking. Oh, silly boy. Don't be afraid. You're one of my men. I won't hurt you for being honest. Do you find this cleansing to be cruel? No. But your hand, it can't seem to stop shaking. How will you shoot that gun if you're afraid? If you find all of this repulsive and unnecessary... That girl almost shot you in the back of your head just now. You're in a war zone. Pay attention. No, listen to me. Listen closely. Turn around. Look at her. Good boy. Do you see her face, Eston? The look of fear in her eyes. So fresh just a few seconds ago. And now, frozen forever. Just like the rest of her. See the shard of ice in her neck? The red splotches, rapidly buried under this snowstorm. Do you see it? That could be you if you're not careful. That shard of ice could be a bullet from the gun of a rebel. Someone fighting to overthrow what we've built. Trying to spread discord and strife. Take the lives of law-abiding citizens. Append peace, and for what? To overthrow those in power? Fools. As if they care any more about what happened to their fellow people. Pretending to be saints with guns. Soldiers with honor, it's... Sickening. It's sickening. Do you not agree, Eston? Do not lie to me. Such fear about you. Just like those throwing themselves at us. What is it that bothers you? Tell me. Is it the violence, the blood, the unseeing eyes, the viscera splattered on the ground, the ceaseless symphony of the storm and of gunfire? Is it the cruelty, the rage, the hate? What is it? What bothers you? I see. You know what will happen if you hesitate to pull the trigger, don't you? They still teach this thing in the military academy on the mainland. Are you acquainted with the philosophy of war? Yes? Okay. Repeat it for me. We are not heroes, and they are not villains. There are only victors and losers, the strong and the weak, those who write history, and those who die before they ever get the chance. Very good. And? Yes. The weak lose. The weak die. The weak hesitate. Your enemy won't hesitate to put a bullet between your eyes. So, if you don't want to end up like that girl over there, poor thing, then what must you do, my dear? Fight? Yes, good job. You fight until you can't. It is not cruel to strike down the enemy. You fight so you may live. Very good. And what is the third? Well done, Eston. Punishing those who oppose us isn't right. It's only necessary. There is no joy in war, no pleasure in depriving people of their lives. But, between you and me, I never quite understood the third one. What is it, Emory? What did you say? Really now? There's something I might be interested in? How unusual. Eston, round up the survivors, if any. Good. As for you, Emory, I really do hope this will be worth my time. Excuse me? Your group found the alchemist, all the way out here. He was with the rebels. Really? I see. How very peculiar. Did he try attack you? I see. That is most interesting. I have so many questions, but I suppose I'll have the answers to them soon enough. Hello, prisoner. How are you feeling? Well, did your mother not teach you to look at a woman when she's talking to you? Ah, there it is. So, you're the alchemist my friend here discovered. Let me get a good look at you. Not conventionally attractive. Kind of ugly, honestly. With how your face is covered in soot and grime. Your hair kinda looks like a bird's abandoned nest. Dark circles under your eyes. Rags for clothes. Nothing particularly impressive about your body. You look kinda thin. Not getting enough rations, perhaps? And continuously shivering, even now from the cold. Or perhaps fear. And you do seem like a coward. Emory tells me you surrendered the moment her troops entered. Emory tells me that you surrendered the moment her troops entered that shard warehouse over there. But there's that look in your eyes. Oh, equal parts fear and rage. You don't know if you'll still be alive after this, but your eyes are seething. Oh, I like that look, prisoner. You know what? I take it back. You're not ugly. You just need to be cleaned up and given a lesson in civil etiquette. Then you might almost pass for a human being. Well, do you have something you want to say to me? Straight to business. And here I thought you'd be fun. Very well. I'll tell you what I want from you. In a bit, that is. What? It was just a little love tap on the side of his head. He's out cold. He'll wake up in a couple hours. Have him brought to the fortress, Emory. Get him cleaned up and dressed in what our prisoners wear. It'll be a sight far better than what rags he's got on currently. Oof. Oh, I most definitely have questions. Once you're done what I just asked, bring him to my personal interrogation chambers. This little wretch and I have much to discuss. Please, Emory, don't second-guess yourself. I sensed the latent magic within him the moment I saw him. It definitely reeks of alchemy. I know the markers. Although... Never mind. We've trifled enough time here. Bury the corpses, round up the prisoners, and have this one transported in one of my special carriages. I like to be able to keep an eye on him. He's quite valuable to me. Chop chop, we haven't got all day. Hello again, prisoner. Remember me? Oh dear. Now really isn't the time to play strong and quiet. We both know that's not who you are. You see my toys lined along the walls in this room, right? I'd prefer not having to use any of them on you. I'm not an unreasonable woman. You answer a few of my questions, and I don't resort to torturing you. How does that sound? For an alchemist, you're kind of slow. I ask the questions here, not you. You just answer my questions and be a good little boy. Do you understand me? Nod. Very good. Now, why don't we get a little comfortable, I'll just sit down and we'll have a little chat. You clean up rather well. You look slightly less like a pig now. Sorry about the bruise on your forehead, by the way. For what it's worth, I did hold back my strength. The swelling should fade in a week or so. Still nothing. You know, you strike me as a bundle of contradictions. Emory told me what happened. You didn't shoot a single one of our soldiers, even though you had a gun. You were afraid, but not just of us. It seems like you were afraid of spilling blood itself. I wonder why that is. Did you fear retribution if you took down one of ours? Or are you one of those soft sheep, living in the same pasture all your life, munching away at the grass, doing as the wolves tell you, unable to bear getting your hands slick with blood? Which is it? Answer me. Oh, you don't want to hurt anyone? And why is that? I see. No, I don't think that makes you weak. It just makes you an idiot. But I think you could be a useful idiot to me. You're an alchemist. No, don't deny it. I can see it clear as day. You have the gift. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? I am General Estelle Evening Star of Illyria, Commander of the Northern Army, answerable only to the Prime Minister himself. I am the will of the Parliament, and the executioner of its decrees. And I know an alchemist when I see one. Yours is a distinct brand of magic. From what I understand, alchemy is closer to a true science than most of the occult arts. It requires years of extensive study and knowledge of the matter. But to become an alchemist, you need to have the gift. The sorcery to transmute lead into gold, water into wine. My dear boy, I can count with the fingers of one hand the number of alchemists I've met in the capital city. Your kind is exceedingly rare. Your unique abilities make you quite usable. Well, the fear of death for one. That should motivate you to serve me. And I'm guessing you were a conscript. Because you don't have the look of someone who believes in the cause. No self-righteousness about you. Just exhaustion. And fear, and a bit of fire, for whatever reason. You were conscripted by the rebels in the Fringe Lands to fight for them, weren't you? You probably worked for some kind of researcher. They only gave you a gun and told you to fend for yourself, forced you to fight for a cause you didn't even believe in. Don't even know. Oh, so what if we're tyrants? You said it yourself. You don't want to hurt anyone. It's none of your concern. Oh, you poor little thing. I won't let you go. How could I? Have you not been listening? I have use for your skills, you see. I have practically endless supply of raw ingot from the mines up north. You know what that is, yes? Of course you do. You're an alchemist. And a well-read one at that. There's a quiet, suppressed intelligence in your eyes. You can't hide it from me, my dear. Ingot. A thin, powdery, soft metal. Easy to extract, notoriously difficult to purify. Quite useless on its own, but mix it with a tiny pinch of aluminium and refine it through a process lasting for weeks over many cycles, and you get fireworks. The most potent and efficient form of ammunition known in the civilized world. Something my thousands of artillery units could sorely use. You know why I need an alchemist. The standard process takes too long to produce too little, and the costs, I might as well just equip my army with swords and spears. The old alchemists in the city, however few of them remain, don't know how to do it. And those that did were executed by the previous government for being, heretics. Hindsight is always such a jagged stick up the rear, isn't it? Oh, I think you do. You know how to make me quite pleased. Or at least learn to. Very, very quickly. And in exchange, you'll be treated with dignity. You'll be given a lab of your own and whatever materials you need. A room of your own, warm food, fine clothes, no harsh manual labor. You'll be as free as a prisoner can be. What do you say? I spared your life because you be of use to me. And you remind me of a little puppy in the snow. A frail, helpless little thing. Even I would feel a little bad for stepping on such a pitiful little creature. But contradictions. Although you were on your knees, scared for your life, you didn't beg me to let you go. No pleading, no tears, almost a quiet resignation. You didn't want to give me the satisfaction of hearing you beg. I think you're stronger than you believe. So, what do you say? My. You lunged at me with a knife just now. Oh, my soldiers have been lacking off, it seems. I can understand leaving you untied because there's no threat you pose to me. But to not even check for weapons. Or maybe you somehow managed to slip this tiny knife past them. Some kind of alchemy trick? Oh, you clever little thing. Clever, but so incredibly idiotic. So that's what your scream sounds like. Oh, but you bit your tongue. I didn't even get to hear the pain. Oh, your poor little right arm. Is it broken? Are you? Does it feel cold? The shard of ice between your lips, all the way in, its sharp tip pressing into the back of your mouth. Is the cold causing you pain? Or do you feel the inside of your mouth turning numb already? If I pressed hard, the tip would exit out at the back of your head. Right at the base, it'd be quite excruciating and very messy. You'd bleed to death. Choke on your own blood. Do you think I won't do it? Let me make something very clear. You're not special. You're just a tool of convenience. If you try to stab me, I will break your arm. If you try to hurt me, I will cause you pain. If you conspire against me, I will put you under 6 feet of snow. It doesn't bother me. Once upon a time, I might have felt guilt, but now, I'm as indifferent as the ice I channel. You are nobody. If you don't serve me, then I'll simply bury this land under permafrost. Men, women, children, soldiers, civilians, they'll all be lost under the ice. I don't need you. Not quite. I simply want you, your abilities. To make all of this a little easier, a little less wasteful, it's your choice. You can either help me take down only my enemies, or watch as I destroy everything and everyone. No monsters, no innocents, just statistics. And your hands would share their blood with mine, because I gave you the chance to save them. I will ask you one final time. What will you become? Another corpse in the snow, or a slave of the Empire? My dog. Blink twice if you want to bend the knee. You have 5 seconds. Good boy. On your knees already. You look pathetic. Though not as much as you really are. But I think I can help with that. There. Pale blue chains made of enchanted ice, running all over your arms and calves and thighs and chest, and even your neck. Unbreakable, nice and snug. You can't move freely anymore, but you can hobble a bit whenever you try to walk. Oh, do they feel cold? I don't care. They'll turn to be a more comfortable temperature as soon as they've absorbed some of your body heat. Nothing but the gentlest of pampering for my fragile, sensitive prisoner. I won't ask you to swear your servitude in words. Your tongue probably feels frozen as it is. You can't feel your teeth or jaw. Don't worry, the cold will pass in time. I don't expect words from you, only actions. The next time you feel like rebelling, just picture this image. You, over there on the ground, kneeling and numb, bound in chains, unable to raise your head to look at me in the eyes, staring at nothing but these beautiful, black, expensive boots. You begin working for me tomorrow. And get one of the medics to look at that arm. I didn't break it all the way. It's more like a sprain, less than a fracture. I want you able to work after all. What is it, Emory? Something you need to get off your chest? You know how my interrogations go. I always get what I want. And don't act like you weren't watching through the one-way glass. Really? You think if it had to be anyone else, I'd have... what? Torn them apart, limb from limb? Are you saying I've gone soft? I don't think I have. He could provide quite useful. Like I said, our empire of ice has never had an alchemist working for its military before. I have plans for him. You just won't let this go, will you? Gosh, Emory, you think there's more to it? I don't know, He intrigues me. That is all. I was wrong before. He's not really a puppy. Puppies are harmless, obedient, docile. Puppies are good pets. He is more of a kitten. A feral kitten. He has claws. He's unruly. Filled with impotent rage. But it will cool. You know the thing about ferals. You have to establish who holds the power. You have to tame them. If that boy had refused me, I'd have tamed him. But no, I don't think I'd have shot an icicle through his heart. Poor thing, can't even find a medic on his own. Emory, could you please have someone pay him a visit? Thanks. You know, I just realized I forgot to ask his name. Hey, Emory, what's a good name for a stray you found wandering in the snow? Never mind. I got it. I think I'll just call him my Snowflake. I find this quite fascinating. Watching you work, I mean. You move around with this strange grace. Normally you're a little, shall we say... I wasn't gonna say clumsy. You said that word, not me. But sure, you're rather different when you're in the lab. Right. The alchemists prefer calling it a forge. I'd forgotten. Do you like your new forge, Snowflake? You look like you just swallowed a bug just now. I can't tell if it's because you don't like your forge, or it's just my little term of endearment for you. Yes, I know you have a name. And? Your name is a reminder of your old life, back when you were a free individual. You no longer have a need for that name. You're my slave now, and the name I've chosen for you is Snowflake. Well, I'm glad you're fitting in so well at your new forge. It has only been a quarter of the moon's cycle, and you've already prepared the first batch. Nearly perfect. It was quite pivotal in enacting my plans on the Eastern Front. Are you sure you want to know? You should enjoy tonight. The weather's clear. You can see the peaks of the mountains on the horizon, rising above the clouds. I left the windows open so your forge would be well ventilated, and you could feel the night breeze. It's not too cold yet, just the slightest hint of the frost that's to come as the night wears on. A few hundred, mostly secessionists, hardened rebels who knew the weight of their decisions. Does that answer your question? It's a small price to pay, my naive little snowflake. Roughly 1/5 of what the casualties would have amounted to had I not been able to strategically use my artillery. And it's thanks to the ammunition you're making so laboriously. You can take a break, you know. I have enough ammunition now to last me for days. Snowflake, are you listening? You should be careful about losing yourself in work. I understand you're trying to distract yourself from your present situation by spending most of your time cooped up in here. But you don't live at work. Alchemy is only a part of who you are, of what your life means. Of course there's more to your life than alchemy. You did such a good job drawing my bath earlier. Just the right temperature. I knew you were a quick learner. Oh, I enjoyed the water, alright. Would have been even better if you'd stayed to help me in with some shampoo and scented oils. Because, dear, your job isn't strictly toiling away for me in your little lab. Your job is to please me. Making ammunition as part of it. But above all, it's obeying me when I ask something of you. When I ask you to stay back next time during one of my baths, don't run off, alright? Good. Now you're going to take a break, and you're going to come with me. Because I said so. You look like you haven't slept in days. Why did I give you a bedroom of your own if you aren't even going to stay there? That was a rhetorical question. Do not test me. Just because I still smell of rose and sandalwood, you may draw a decent bath, but there's only so much cheek I'll tolerate from you. Do you understand me? Yes, what? Oh, look at you. So confused. When I give you an instruction, you say, "Yes, ma'am." Good boy. But you're also a very exhausted boy. Never quite got rid of those dark circles, did you? Oh, Snowflake. You've got to take better care of yourself. Take my hand. Come along. No, we're not going to your room. We're going to mine. Because I would dearly appreciate your company tonight. Now take my hand. Don't keep a lady waiting. Such trepidation across your face. You have nothing to worry about. As long as you obey, and preferably resist the urge to stab me with a knife again, I'm not going to do anything to you that you don't want me to. I've given you exactly what I've said I'd give upon your surrender. Have I lied to you until now? Then take my hand. Good boy. Yes, you may ask me a question. Go ahead. Because I wish to spend some time with you alone. Where would be the fun in telling you all the details? I don't hate you. You might hate me. But the converse certainly isn't true. Why do you think that? Abusive. Are you sure you're using that word correctly? Well, abusive would have been me flaying your skin with a whip, and then slowly freezing you to death before hanging what remained of you from that tower over there. For all to see just what happens to someone who tries to stab me. Putting your arm in a splint was mercy. Snowflake, are you pouting? You know, I didn't mean it when I called you ugly. Yes, I also said you're not conventionally attractive. Because you're more cute than attractive. Something I happen to like, by the way. It's not just about the looks. I was trying to compliment you. You also have more going for you, I'm sure. Like alchemy, for one. And you're quite obedient. You follow instructions well. And now you know how to prepare a bathtub too. Because of me. So, overall, you're kind of alright. For a prisoner, you've been given a lot of privileges. If you wish to keep them, you should do your job well. Your job of pleasing me. And you know what would please me quite a bit? You paying more attention to my needs. Tonight, I only desire your company. Get inside. Don't make me get forceful with you. Good. Make yourself comfortable. You can sit on the sofa over there. I just need to fetch something from the cabinet. What do you not understand? It's a simple instruction, dear. Sit down on the couch. Oh? Is that so? It seems I gave you the wrong impression then. I don't think you're scum, or beneath me. Well, I can't consider you an equal, given the nature of our, shall we say, dynamic. But you're a useful prisoner, an obedient prisoner. even if it's all an act and you're just biding your time. I won't be cruel to you as long as you don't give me a reason. Hold out your right arm, because I'm going to apply this salve. I know it still throbs with pain from time to time. This will soothe the pain and help you heal. Yes, I can see you're still in chains. But as you've discovered, they give you enough slack to do important tasks. Like listening to me, yes. Now, your arm, please. Hold still, Snowflake. I'm only taking off your splint. I'm not going to hurt you. You've given me no reason to hurt you. You've been so good. Keep being a good boy for me, and we'll get along just fine. Really? Wincing from the salve? Does it really hurt so much? It's supposed to burn. That's good. Soon the affected area will feel cool and numb. This is a special oil, enchanted to heal better than conventional medicine. It will reach the underlying muscle and bone and soothe your entire arm, rendering it comfortably numb. Have my soldiers been treating you well, Snowflake? I asked Emory to watch over you while I'm busy. Is Emory nice to you? Good. I'm happy to hear that. She tells me that you're a gentle soul. You do not belong on the battlefield. You are meek and soft, ignoring the occasional knife stab, but maybe, just maybe, that isn't a bad thing. I don't know. I've not met many people like you yet. I haven't quite made up my mind. Shh, it's okay. I'm just giving your arm a little massage. I have to rub in the salve, don't I? Relax. You're safe. No more gunfire. No more screaming. No more pain. Hush, my little snowflake. Does that feel good? Yeah? Well, I'm quite pleased to hear that. But you're going to be resting this arm tonight. After all, I need you to work under me long term. It's no good if you burn yourself out of commission. Good boy. And there. I've reapplied the splint. Nice and firm, but not painful. How does your arm feel? All right, that's good. Now please get on my bed. Snowflake, it's time to tuck you in. What is it? Yes, I made it clear I wanted your company tonight. Are you saying you don't wish to listen to my request? Because, silly thing, I can't trust you to get some proper rest if you're hiding away in your room. For all I know, you'll just go back to the forge, or start plotting how to escape while I'm asleep. I don't think so. Come on. Get on the bed. Oh, don't worry. You won't be inconveniencing me at all. It's a very large bed. What am I doing? I don't know, honey. I believe in some countries around the world, it's a common practice to change into something more comfortable before bed. Yes, I don't mind changing in front of you. What are you going to do? Stutter and look away? You're free to look. I really don't care. Just lose the shy guy act. You sure weren't shy when you tried to stab me. Oh no. I am never letting you forget that. I'll hold it against you forever. Your face seems frozen. Lost for words? What is it, Snowflake? Have you never seen a girl changing before? No? Oh, you poor, poor little thing. You mean to tell me you've been on your own all this time? No girlfriends? No woman to keep you company? Well, that's such a shame. I'm sure you'd have made someone very happy. I do mean it, Snowflake. I think you'll make a nice companion for some woman, someday, when you make it out of here. Yes, as long as you do what you're told. As long as you're good for me. You're going to make it out of here. But you certainly aren't making it out of my bed for the next several hours. Hush, I'm not going to hurt you. Relax, I just want to, I want your warmth. Nothing, just stop squirming, alright? Please. Yeah, I can see you're still in the chains I put on you a week ago. And? You want me to take them off? But why? They look quite lovely on you, my dear. I suppose it would be easier to snuggle if you were out of them. All right, but only for tonight. There. You're welcome, Snowflake. How does it feel to be out of those bonds? I know you can't move. At all. Poor thing. It's like you were out all night yesterday and got positively frozen. Hey, I said I'd let you out of those chains. I never said I'd let you move around freely. I know you're quite comfortable, if completely immobile. But that's just the way body pillows are supposed to be. Oh, poor Snowflake. I can hear your thoughts when you're in this state. You want to know what I did, don't you? Well, I can freeze people when I touch them, as long as one finger brushes against their hand. I can either lower their body temperature to the point where their vitals stop working, Or I can simply render them unable to move for as long as I want. You're a little ice sculpture now. And yes, a very cute one at that. Don't worry, little ice sculpture. I won't let you melt. I'm just going to wrap an arm around you, like this. And I'm going to cradle your head onto my chin, like this. Relax, Snowflake. I'm not going to do anything you don't want me to. I just want to cuddle for a while. I think this is something you've definitely thought about. Even if you'd rather be impaled by an icicle before admitting it. Lots of men have this fantasy, don't they? Snowflake, you're a prisoner of war, working so you may be given the privileges you once believed to be irrevocable rights, doing whatever I ask of you, because your life has only one purpose now: pleasing me. Haven't you wanted to please me in other ways too? I know you're afraid of me, but also drawn to me. I've been told I am beautiful before. My skin is white as snow, and my eyes are pale blue, and my hair is white too. An unusual shade, not normally found amongst people. But my hair has always been this color. I'm cruel, sadistic. I've never cared for the lives I destroyed. Buried in the frozen earth, because they stood in my way. Compassion has no place in my heart. You might think I'm a demon without a soul. But demons are beautiful, aren't they? I see you, Snowflake. You are filled with the embers of bitterness, but unable to stroke them in an inferno of hate, because you're incapable of hate. You're just someone who's afraid of being all alone in the world. Just because the world can be so very difficult, so very unforgiving. You need someone to tell you what to do. I can be her. When you're in a blizzard, you seek shelter. When you're in a difficult situation, you seek comfort. Do you not? Oh, my sweet, silly little boy. All your thoughts are laid bare before me when you're under my spell. I can look into the deepest, darkest depths of your heart. You've thought more than once what it would be like to be with me, to be more than just my slave. Well, if you're too proud to admit you want this, that's fine. Slaves have always been at the whims of their mistresses, haven't they? Whatever those whims may be. You're being forced to cuddle with me, simply because I want it, and you can't refuse. You can't believe that I just want your warmth, to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Warm up to me, Snowflake. Your cheeks are heating up. It's quite cozy. Have you never been held like this before? Poor thing. You've spent so long with your face buried in books of alchemy. Now it's time for you to bury your face in something softer and warmer. I know what you're feeling, my little snowflake. I know you're confused. I know more about you than you might imagine. I know you didn't try to stab me with fatal intent. Your aim was way off. Perhaps you thought you could simply buy yourself time to escape. I saw your hand shivering, heard your breathing, and heartbeat change much before that. You were so conflicted. My naive little snowflake. You can't hurt anyone. You flash your teeth and claws like a feral kitten. But really, you're just scared. If you want to take someone's life, either do it or don't. Never hesitate or question yourself. Your hesitation, your lack of conviction, that is why you lose. But even so, I think your soul is pretty. Something nicer than the rest of this world. And your heart is full of fire. But the flames are soft, slow, gentle. The sound of your heart, it comforts me. Sleep well, my prisoner. I'll see you again in the morning. I hope it will be a clear day tomorrow. I hope it won't snow tomorrow. It's you again. It's been a while, hasn't it, old lady? Why do you show yourself to me now? In this deserted corner of the fort, at this hour? Why are you here? Silence still. I never quite figured out if you just like pretending to be mysterious, or if you genuinely can't speak. Which is it? I don't have a lot of time. I'm on my way to the open court. Affairs of the war draw my attention. If you have something to convey to me, then by all means, do so. Patterns in the snow. A sudden chill in the air. Mist around the fortress. Shards of ice falling from the sky. Anything. Speak to me, old lady. Emory, are you heading for the court? You don't usually take this route. Yes, good morning to you as well. How did you sleep last night? I see. I had pleasant dreams as well. They seem to be coming to me more frequently ever since I changed my sleeping arrangements. He's still in bed. I thought I should let him sleep in today. Please, it's only because he's been working himself ragged. It's like he's trying to prove something. I don't understand why he does that. Of course I care about him. Same as I care for any of you. You're valuable to me. Important pieces of my chessboard. Why, Em? Do you want me to take you to my bed as well? I didn't think you swung that way. A joke? From you this early in the morning? Well, miracles do happen, I suppose. Please, you don't have to be happy for me. There's nothing to be happy about. Snowflake and I, we're just... Nobody's special, I think that word is pretty, but ultimately meaningless. Nothing ever happens for a reason. Do I like him? Why do you wish to know? Hey, Emory. Can you see her in the snow? Over there. That lady. She's clad in white robes. Do you see her? Oh. Yeah, you're right. The wind can sometimes carry the dregs of snow in strange patterns. We start seeing things that aren't there. Mistake shadow for substance, mirages for oases. Especially in the quiet, empty hours of dusk and dawn, when nobody else is around. I'm quite alright. Please be on your way. I will join you in Eston and the others in court shortly. Good girl. Emory. I do like him. It scares me sometimes how much I like him. Oh God, save the Prime Minister. Just how much more of this do I have to tolerate? Listening to esteemed dignitaries prattle on and on in elegant words about absolutely nothing at all. Why is this part of my work? Why can't I delegate this to someone else? Yes, I know. I'm General Estelle Evening Star, Supreme Commander of the armies of the Ice Empire. But Stella would rather be looking at maps, drawing up plans, or actually leading the rest of you into war, or just sleeping under the blankets. Sometimes, Stella just needs a break. Fine. Let's just get this over with. Quickly. I need to... Hey! Snowflake! About time you made it here. Did you get lost on your way or something? Oh, poor boy. So silly and dumb. How did you even manage to get by in the world for so long before I found you, huh? Oh, enough of that. Come here. Sit with me. Nuh-uh. What are you doing? Not there, pet. Don't sit beside me on this sorry excuse of a throne. No, don't sit at the foot of my throne either. As much as I like the connotation and symbolism of that image, I don't want you to sit there. Sit on my lap, silly. Well, yes, right now. Yes, in front of everyone. Is there a problem? Oh, there's a faint blush starting to blossom on your face. You're getting flustered already. Ah, I see. You're just shy. I don't care. Get up on my lap. Unless you prefer I take you over my knee instead. That's a good boy. Oh, Snowflake. You smell of roses. Did you use some of my bathing supplies? Good. I'd have been upset if you didn't after I told you to. Oh, you're not going to your little forge today. You've been working very hard these past few weeks, and you've done a remarkable job. Most impressive. Only a few pockets of resistance now remain, scattered through the fringe lands. Once I've conquered them, the entire northern half of this continent shall belong to me. Well, to me and a few sleazy politicians. But everyone knows who really pulls the strings. That's why they come to me, you see. All these officers and bigwigs, with their concerns and pleas. They call me the Ice Queen. Fitting as it may be, I'm a general, not royalty. We don't have royalty in our nation anymore. That's why guillotine makers went out of business long ago. Oh, Snowflake, what did I tell you your job was? Pleasing me. Very good. It won't please me if you go to your forge to make more right now. It would please me if you stayed here for the rest of the morning, so I won't get bored to death. This is your first time here, isn't it? You don't need to concern yourself with the affairs of the court, darling. Just nestle your head on my shoulder while I play with your hair and give you back rubs. A pet? Now, why would you say that, my dear? I don't think of you as my pet. Of course not. You're my boy toy. Now, be a good boy and nuzzle into me. I was so bored until you got here. I won't let you sleep in late again if you take so long. I should really punish you for being so cavalier about this. Oh, this isn't a punishment, sweetheart. This is about me and my cute little boy toy. My subordinates, my guests, everything else. They're just there. I don't care if they see me cuddling you. Actually, I kind of want them to see this. What better way to show everyone you belong to me? A skilled and ingenious alchemist, the last of what remains of your ancient religion, wrapped in iridescent chains of ice, and sitting on my lap like an obedient pet. Subjugated to serve me and my nation really sends a message. Wouldn't you agree? I remember what I promised. Once I've won the war, you'll have your freedom. But until then, you're mine, Snowflake. Yes, the chains were necessary. I can't trust you not to run away when you're not in my bed. And they look good on you. And I made them. Think of it this way. you're carrying a part of me with you everywhere you go. That's kind of sweet, isn't it? And they begin flocking again. Hang on a minute, handsome. Raina, to what do I owe this pleasure? You're in need of more ships. I'm afraid I'm not the Minister of Maritime Affairs, my friend. Why not take this up with the gentleman in the White Hall? So you wish to tighten the blockade? Starve the people of that island until they rise up and overthrow their corrupt monarchy? You know, we could just sail a fleet over there, right? Settle this quickly. Why draw this out into a war of attrition? Very well. You're probably attuned to the feelings of the people there. If they're really on the brink of revolution, and if the Prime Minister approves, then I suppose we can draw this out a little longer. I'll talk to my friends in the Navy, get them to loan you a few more ships and men. But this had better be worth it. Don't let your compassion to save a portion of the populace outweigh your true purpose. I want a puppet government installed on the island before the year is over. Compassion has no place in conquest. You do well to remember that, Raina. Why, thank you. I'm glad you approve of my alchemist. Cute, isn't he? Yes. War does bring in good spoils. Spoils for me to enjoy and hold close. Have a good day, Raina. Until next time. Snowflake, you did so well. Just nestled on my lap with your head resting on my shoulder, squirming only a little as I massaged your scalp and caressed your back. Good boy. Yes, Emory. Bring in the next guest. Who is it? Really? Eston? And what has he gotten up to now? Ah, there you are, Eston. And you've brought me a prisoner in chains. My, look what the cat dragged in. Oh, this girl here was one of the rebels that ambushed your unit. What became the rest of her friends? I see. So she's the sole survivor. Look at her, defeated, but staring at me with such vitriol in her eyes. Does she have a name? Well, wench, speak up. Do you have a name? Anything you wish to confess? Some valuable information? Perhaps to trade for your life? Oh dear. She doesn't seem like a talker. I suspect she's one of those types who will make me work to slowly, excruciatingly send her into the frozen fields of hell, all the while keeping her lips sealed tighter than a nun's flower. Normally, I'd indulge her, but I have something else for stress relief now. Don't send her into my interrogation chambers. Just have her executed. You can pick the method, Eston. What is it, Snowflake? Are you alright, my dear? Your face looks paler than the snow outside. Excuse me? You want me not to execute her? Oh, but sweetie, she attacked my men. She's one of the rats of the rebellion. You have no ties with the rebels anymore. They conscripted you. You owe them no kindness. What? Her name is Amira. Is this true? Why does your face look fallen? Why do you look sad? Why are you looking at my Snowflake? Snowflake, what is the meaning of this? How do you know her? She's your friend. You met her while you were with the rebels and you became friends. Friends. Her eyes aren't like yours. She believes in the cause. She'd give up her life for it. She wouldn't hesitate. She wouldn't hesitate to slit our throats while we slept had she the power. She is not your friend. You want me to spare her life. Why? Please isn't good enough, Snowflake. She's an enemy, a liability. I can't spare her just because you feel sad. What? Yes, I promised you last night I'd give you something you asked for, as a reward for all your hard work, for being so good. As long as it was reasonable, I'd reward you with anything you wanted. I was hoping you'd pick something I too would enjoy. This is what you want. I offer to give you a gift, and you want me to spare this brat's life. It is not your place to make such a request of me. You're my prisoner. You have no say in such matters. Snowflake, are you really begging me? I don't understand. Why? Who is she to you? You're lucky my Snowflake has a soft heart. You're lucky he pleaded on your behalf. It's more than you deserve. Take her away. Put her in a cell somewhere in the dungeons. Snowflake, enough. Not one more word out of you. I won't take her life, but I am not releasing her. You have wasted the gift I offered you. But I've given you what you wanted. Now hush. Guards, hold for a moment. You there. I don't know what you used to call my Snowflake, but never call him by that again. Never call him at all. Now, he lives only to serve me. He is my plaything, my pet. A stray that I took in and domesticated. He is mine. Get out of his life before you are removed. Take her away. You have no idea how upset I am right now, pet. You better make it up to me tonight. Are you sure you don't want a taste of this wine? It's rich and vibrantly red, a lovely colour. It's aged very well. Right. You don't drink. You don't smoke. You don't appreciate a woman's affection. You just sit there on my bed like a doll, staring at me and my midnight blue silk gown. Do you like how well it fits me? Enjoying the show, are you? Yeah, I know I cast my little spell on you again. You're frozen and can't move. But it's not like you were going to do anything useful with your hands or tongue or whatever. I don't think it's such a loss. Sometimes I wish I could also block out your thoughts when you're like this. I can hear what you're trying to say. And yes, I am still upset. Well done, Snowflake. I don't know. Maybe I didn't like the thought of you having been with Amira. Maybe I'm just petty. It's not like that. Sure. How many other women did you make friends with in your old life? No one else? Are you sure the next time we're in court, you won't be begging me to save another one of your little female friends? Whatever, just stop talking. Just stop projecting your thoughts. I said stop it! Your throat feels dry. Fine. Here, I'll hold the bottle of water to your lips. Drink. So thirsty. See, this you could have told me earlier. Really, Snowflake? You were afraid you made me more upset for wanting to drink water. Jokes are supposed to be funny, no? Jokes are supposed to be funny, no? I don't think you're quite as good at making them as you are at making alchemical ammunition. Why are you worried about your friend? I didn't have her executed, did I? She's in a cell. She even has a bed and a blanket. What more do you want? Are you sure you want me to consider letting her go? Now? You've already pushed your luck today. I might just decide to let her waste away in that cell for the rest of her life. Well, we'll see what happens once the war is over. Do not test me any further. Please. I brought you here to snuggle with you, not to talk about your ex-girlfriend. Why are you so worried about her anyway? I had no one to worry about me like that. Nothing, just... Give me a moment, and then I'll tuck you onto the covers, alright? Snowflake, what did I tell you? When we're like this, you can just call me Stella. You can also think of me as Stella. Since you can't talk right now, whatever. Yeah, I'm fine. I never told you much about myself, did I? How I came to be General Estelle. Well, my past isn't something I go around telling people. There are no public records. No one here really knows. But they do like to spread all sorts of outlandish rumors about me. Like I'm some kind of mythical figure. I'm not. My past is not exciting or remarkable, or worthy of being recorded in literature or history. And it's been a very long time since I've thought about such things. No, it's okay. I want to talk about it. I don't trust you out of the chains, but I trust you with what really matters, if that makes sense. I really don't know why. Stella was born in a town far to the north of this continent. Small, remote, hard to locate on a map. Stella, I don't remember much from my childhood, except that it was quiet, peaceful, nice even. My parents were kind souls, believe it or not, and they loved me. I was their only child. We lived in a community of traders, trading in spices and silks, and warm fur. It was bitterly cold, but my little home was warm, and I never felt lonely or neglected. Stella was quite happy. Stella had a family. But they took Stella's family away from her. They invaded my home, simply to take what very few valuables we had. Just for food, fur, and coins. We'd have shared what we had with them if they had asked. They were hungry and cold and just trying to survive too. They were militants, involved in the rebellion. The rebels usually didn't venture too far north. Perhaps they were stranded, in need of help. But they didn't ask for help. They just butchered everyone. They sliced my father open in front of me. They threw the corpses of our neighbors out on the streets, leaving the cruelty of their deeds to be buried by the snow. I tried so hard to reason with them, to plead with them, to ask why they were doing this to us. But they didn't understand me. It's like they didn't see me as human. I was the sole survivor. My fair skin, my blue eyes, my white hair. They had not seen something like this before. One of them said I was too pretty to be dealt the same fate as the others. It would only be years later that I registered what he said back then. I was just numb, I guess, on the march from the decimated town to the capital city. They sold me off to one of the upscale houses in the pleasure district. I was just a little girl, so all I had to do was usher in patrons, serve them wine. The wine was often the same color as this. And I had to smile. I just had to smile like everything was all right. The older girls had it much worse. One of them, her name was Sylvia. She was really beautiful, like the moon in the night sky, and her voice was like the first breeze of spring. And she was kind enough to convince herself she was my big sister after I told her I'd lost my family. Sylvia, she'd do my hair just like hers, so I could look pretty. And she'd always bring back chocolates for me when she went out to the city with a client. Sylvia was nice. She never once complained or cried in front of me, you know, even though I could see the cigarette burns on her skin, the scars she covered with makeup. Sylvia. She was my sister. And I couldn't save her. I watched the light leave her eyes after a patron turned violent. And the man just fled, without any regret for the life he'd just taken, leaving her naked, broken body in a dark, red pool of blood. The sickly smell of copper everywhere, while all I could do was beg Sylvia not to leave me. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. We had promised each other we'd leave that place together one day. We were going to find a home of our own in the city, and it was going to be warm inside. Sylvia had this dream of seeing the ocean, all the way out on the western coast. It seemed to me like a stupidly long distance to cover just to see some water. But it was Sylvia's dream. She told me she hoped the ocean would be as blue as my eyes. As she stroked my hair and sang me to sleep one night, when the nightmares became too much. I was afraid of falling asleep again, but she told me she would protect me, no matter what. Your big sister will protect you from all the things that lurk in the dark, she would whisper, as I finally started to drift off. And I realized she really did mean it. We'd made a promise. But you can't keep a promise when you're dead. You can't see the ocean when you're dead. All Sylvia wanted was to see a field of blue, and this world wouldn't even give her that. It was then that I realized there is no one. It was then that I realized there is no one watching over me. No messiahs, no gods. There is no one to punish the sinners of the world. No one really cares about anything until it affects them. On my 16th birthday, a visitor asked for me, and he tried to force himself on me, and all I could think about was maybe I'd be happier if I was dead. But I couldn't die, because there was something that wouldn't let me. It was rage. I awakened my powers for the first time in that moment. I turned his rod into ice and snapped it off. The blood froze before it hit the ground, and as he screamed in agony, I ran out of hell, never to look back. But it's not easy to escape hell. The man and his friends eventually caught up to me, cornered me in a nameless alley. I thought I was going to die, And I would have. But something very strange happened. There was a witch. A witch dressed entirely in white. Her face covered in a veil, just standing at the end of the alleyway. So pale she may as well been a ghost. The men didn't see her. They closed in on me. And then they never moved again. 4 ice sculptures stood before me, their faces frozen in terror. And at the center, there she was, the witch who had saved me. But she never spoke or showed me her face. She just turned into mist and was gone. I don't know who she was, if she was real or just a manifestation of my powers without my knowledge. But she'd visit me again, always during times of great change in my life. And she always stayed silent. She never lifted her veil. I saw her again today, for the first time in years. Did you know that, Snowflake? Snowflake? You want to give me a hug? Oh, sweetheart. I'm alright. Yeah, let me hold you. Just holding you is enough. Hearing your heartbeat comforts me more than you'll ever know. Thank you, my dear. But it was a long time ago. I'm fine, really. What did I do after all that? Well, I got into the Royal Military Academy. My control over ice convinced the administrators to directly enroll me. I spent a few years mastering my powers, and I graduated top of my class. And then I joined the army, and, well, here I am. I've only ever seen the dark side of humanity, Snowflake. I thought perhaps I was simply cursed. But I realized most people aren't kind souls. They aren't like you, or Sylvia. They're cruel, spiteful, and capable of great evil. Or they're simply indifferent. If I lived in a world of monsters, then I was going to rule them all. And for that, I had to give up a part of my soul. Stella. I had to lose her humanity to become Estelle Evening Star, and I do not regret a single thing I did. You can either be kind, or you can be strong. Never both. Not really. I choose to be strong, to put my ambitions above human lives. Someone else would have done the same if not me. I chose to hold the gun, Snowflake, and shoot it. And I would do it all over again. That is who I am. So, before you drift off into the world of dreams, tell me one thing, Snowflake. Are you afraid of me? It all still feels unreal at times. That you really are in my bed. looking so... No, that's terrible. What am I supposed to write? You're looking so cute, adorable, delicious. And why is writing a letter so hard? It's just a note, Stella. Something for your Snowflake to read when he wakes up. This doesn't have to be complicated. My dear Snowflake, I hope you slept well. It's extremely out of character for me to write you this letter. But it's your fault, as always. Had you woken up early for once, I wouldn't have to do this. I hope you are happy, snoring away. Fine, I guess you don't snore. You make these cute little noises sometimes. You don't know how difficult it is for me to resist the urge of cuddling you to death. It's very difficult, forcing myself to get out of bed now. And that is also your fault. It's your fault that I seem to be smiling more frequently these days. Emory thinks so, at least. She says a smile looks good on me, but I don't know if I really deserve to smile. You know what, Snowflake? I'll smile anyway. It's not even under my control, honestly. I can't control when I think of you, and thus I cannot control when I smile. Also, this line reads like it was written by an uninspired 15-year-old, but I am running out of time. And out of empty space on this little page, so I'll get right to it. Thank you, Snowflake. The war has almost come to an end, and I've won. The flags of Illyria fly proudly all over the northern continent. The skies are awash with the colored smokes of victory. And it'd have taken me and my comrades in arms far, far longer without your service. My darling, I know you resent yourself deep down, even if you hide it so well. It's something I'm familiar with. I know you think all you've done is provide me the fuel to light the perfect fire. And all you see is the black smoke rising from the charred remains. But you've done more than that. You've saved lives too. You have helped to end this war early. And in the process, you've saved the lives of people who have become victims had the war run its course. You cannot see their faces or know their names. The strangers you've saved, and they do not know you, but I see what you've done. My clever little Snowflake. My naive, sweet little pet. I know I said you're not my pet, but I mean, come on. It's not like you mind. I know I quite certainly don't. I'm grateful to you, really. I'm sorry I won't be here when you wake up. But I must attend the celebrations. I will be missing you. Come find me in the evening, since I know you won't wake up any time before noon. You better not sit this one out, Snowflake, or else I'll be upset. There's something I wish to give you. Come find me at the ball. The lights along the road will guide you. I hope to see you soon, my sweet. Your Stella. You really do look so sweet, my little angel. Tucked away under the blankets, so blissfully unaware. I'd get into bed with you, but I just finished dressing up. It's such a shame. I appreciate you, Snowflake. I do so much more than that, but I just can't seem to tell you while you're awake. I just can't. I wish I had met you earlier, under better circumstances. Teenage me, Stella, she'd have loved you. Well, granted, I may have bullied you a bit if we were at the Royal Academy together, but I'd have loved you all the same. I love you, Snowflake. I'm afraid if I speak any louder, the winds outside will hear me. My words will be frozen in ice hanging over the window ledge, and I don't want that. I am afraid they will tell you, and then you will hate me, because I have no right to say these words to you after everything I've done. But even so, even then, I love you. Your face is twitching, my pet. What is it? Do you miss your mistress already? Do you miss her touch? Her scent? Her hair tickling your cheek? Poor thing. Fine then. You can have my scarf. Here. I'll wrap it around your neck. I wore this yesterday evening when I went for a walk in the snow. It still smells of me. That faint, lingering blend of rose and sandalwood, which you've grown to like, I think. You can also wear my cap. I have no need for this tonight. The partners of a few of the young army officers will sometimes wear their military caps for safekeeping. It's both a symbol of belonging and romance, oddly enough. There. Now, this little kiss on your forehead will stay safe under my cap, and she'll keep you company until you wake up. I hope to see you soon, Snowflake. Who is that girl dancing with Eston over there? Really? Damn, I had no idea he was such a player. Oh, I'm sure you'd know, Emory. You know all the gossip. But what about you? Don't tell me you came alone to this party. No? Oh no, come on, it can't be. Alright, spill. I'm sure you've got your sweetheart tucked away, somewhere waiting for you. Like in the cellar downstairs, perhaps? Oh, that is so not fair. I have never once locked my Snowflake down in the cellar or a dungeon or any subterranean space. He would get claustrophobic. Probably. He is going to arrive a little later. I thought he might want some time to process things. Now that the war has all but reached its conclusion, I like to think so, I really do like to think I care for him. That's nice of you to say. Thank you. But really, I'm the lucky one. Yeah, being with my pet, I mean, with Snowflake, it just calms me, you know? I feel anchored to something I thought I'd cast aside long ago. He reminds me of home. His eyes still burn, but I can't see anger or resentment behind them like I did months ago. Now they just remind me of a campfire in the dead of winter. It's difficult to put into words, I can't remember ever feeling this way. It's like I used to live in a warm little log cabin a very long time ago. But I had to go outside in the snow one day and then I lost my way. I'd been walking inside a snowstorm ever since then. The storm doesn't hurt me, but it seems to destroy everything around me that I touch. I've grown cold and numb from the cold. But now, the lights behind my old cabin window are visible again. My skin can feel the warmth of the fire. My eyes can see the dancing flames in my heart. I can feel it beating with hope for the first time in years. Fast and loud and almost painful. But I want to keep feeling whatever this is. This little flame of hope inside me and all the pain that it brings, I don't want it to go away. It reminds me I'm still alive. That I can still feel. I want to, Emory. I don't want my heart to freeze again. I'm sorry, this is so shameful of me, but I appreciate you being here. Still, you should probably attend to your darling in the cellar now. He can wait. Hang on a minute, I was saying that in jest. You actually have someone down there. No. I have not asked my Snowflake yet. Yes, I will. Tonight. I brought this with me after all. I think it looks beautiful as well. It'll look even more beautiful around my pet's finger. These blue ice diamonds on the band of silver, they seem to be glowing with their own pale luminescence, here in the shadow of the estate. Do you think he will like it? I hope you're right, Emory. I really do. But enough of this. I won't keep you any longer from whoever you've got down in the cellar. And no, I didn't hear anything. Have fun, my friend. You're glowing ever so brightly, little diamonds. I wove my magic into you. But I didn't think you'd respond to my emotions. Yes, I miss him too. But he will be here. You'll see. Look at me. Talking in the dark to an engagement ring. But oh well. It's like they say. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Oh, don't worry, little diamonds. You won't melt, even if you are made from frost. On the contrary, you'll seek warmth just like me. Because you are a part of me. You'll seek warmth from my dear Snowflake just as I do. Did you know I made him sleep in my bed every night for months? Just because I felt cold. Of course, I couldn't admit that to him. I'm the Ice Queen of Illyria. Me? Feeling cold? He'd never let me hear the end of it. Technically, he is still my prisoner. You know, he has no right to tease me, but I really do let him get away with a lot, you know. Only because he's cute. Only because I love him. Sometimes I wonder which one of us is really the prisoner. You'll love being on my darling's finger. You'll love his warmth. And I know you'll protect him when I'm not there. I know he will look at you when he's alone. And smile in that soft, annoying way of his. I know he is loved. Because you'll remind him of me. Our eyes share the same color after all. And both of us love Snowflake. Snowflake? Oh, you came! Oh, you sure took your time, didn't you? Just like always. What are you doing? Come here, give me a hug. It's good to see you. Did you have any trouble finding this place? Well then, I guess your navigational skills have improved, huh? Oh, I am totally taking credit. So, what would you like to drink? I know you're not drinking alcohol, so I had them prepare some softer drinks. There is fruit juice and cold coffee and hot chocolate and... Oh? You're not thirsty? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Maybe later then. You're looking really nice. Look at you all dressed up like a doll. And before you say anything, because I know you were itching to speak up and protest just now. See, I know you so well. Snowflake, I'm sorry. Did I startle you? I wasn't trying to, Okay. If you say so. I kiss you again, then? Pet? What is it? What's wrong? You're not in pain, are you? Was I holding you too tight just now? But you look a little unwell, sweetheart. Are you feeling sick? Should we go inside? I can have our best physicians take a look if... Oh? Well, then... What is it, darling? Of course. Oh, yes. The war is over, and I am so happy with all the work you've done. Your alchemy was instrumental in bringing this to a swift end. I cannot overstate your contributions enough. Some heroes don't fight on the front lines, my dear. I will absolutely not tolerate you underplaying your achievements. Do you hear me? Good. Now, stand up straight, please. You heard me. It's just us out here. But there are some traditions that must be upheld. Your shoulders are slumped like a pine tree under snow. Hey, pet. Chin up. Now. Good boy. Well, I think you know what this is. I'm sorry for having to pull this from within the folds of my dress. This is usually not how these things are awarded in our military, I swear, but I wasn't going to lug around a velvet box all evening, you know. It's a medallion, silly. The second highest distinction awarded by the state to civilians. 4 acts of extraordinary resilience and heroism. I wanted to award you the highest distinction, honestly. You deserve it. But some paper pushers in Parliament were less than thrilled. And only because you're a foreigner in our nation. Good for nothing racist. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I heard you correctly. What do you mean you can't accept it? I pinned it to your suit. The government recognizes you as a hero. Would seeing the stamped papers convince you? You deserve it. I know it's just a medallion, but it carries weight. And it has meaning. It's a symbol of all your contributions towards establishing peace, darling. Excuse me? No, that's just... No,
You're wrong. You couldn't be more wrong. It is not the weight of all the lives you've taken. It's the weight of all the lives you've saved. You've not only prevented the deaths of innocents, but you've also saved so many of my soldiers from dying in battle. That is an act of true difference. You're a hero, Snowflake. Even if it's not in the way you might have imagined when you joined the rebels. You're my hero. You really are. And you've saved me too. There is something I really want to tell you. Huh? You too? Of course, my dear. You first. No, go ahead, I insist. Oh? You have a request of me? Oh, pet, why do you hesitate? Ask me what you want and it is yours. I'm pretty sure I can accommodate any request you make of me, dear. Don't be silly. If it is something intimate, then I won't judge you either. Not much, anyway. Just ask, pet. You wish to go? Go where? Go dancing? I know it's the ball, but I really didn't expect you to want to dance with me. Oh, Snowflake. Hey, I'm only teasing. Oh, always so serious. What's with the sad look, dearest? I don't care if we dance or not, as long as we're together. Hey, are you all right? Snowflake, look at me. You were saying you wanted to go somewhere. Did you mean like a vacation? You're quiet. Are you shy about asking me to go on holiday with you? Really? Even now? That's not it. Well then, where would you like to go? The hills, the sea, just exploring the capital city? Oh, maybe you want to go vacationing on the pristine white beaches. That sounds really nice, actually. And the island just got liberated, too. Oh, so that's not what you had in mind? What is it then? Where do you want us to go? You want to go alone? I don't understand. Go where? Go back? But I don't understand. Go back to what? Snowflake, I can't understand what you're saying. If there's somewhere you want to go, I'm happy to let you, but if it is dangerous, then I will go with you. That is not negotiable. I'm sorry. You want to get away from me. But, my darling, why? Why do you want to do that? Did I hurt you somehow? Then did I say something I shouldn't have? I'm sorry. You know how I get sometimes, but it's only because I've never had to filter my words when talking to you. No? Then why would you say that? Snowflake, sweetheart, I'm really trying to understand here. If you need some space, some time to yourself, then I can do that. I can. Leave? You wish to leave? Yes. The war has ended. Yes, I said I'd let you go after the war was over. You want to leave me? Oh, you just want to be free? Yeah, you've certainly earned that. Yeah. You want to leave me? If it is not that, then what is it? What do you want from me? Answer me! You think I don't know? You think I don't know about you visiting the dungeons every night to see Amira, your old friend? I spared her life on the condition that she would be out of yours. You were supposed to forget about her. You were supposed to be mine. You're not leaving. I won't let you leave. Because I still want you. Not your alchemy. Just you. I want you to stay. Please, just stay. Just take my hand. Snowflake, don't go. Please. Just take my hand. Let me make everything better, just like you did for me. Snowflake. Snowflake. You won't stay, will you? You don't love me. There's still a fire in your eyes, but it doesn't bring me comfort or solace. It is not warm, it's burning. You still hate me. You don't care about me. You never did. Nothing of what we did together ever meant anything to you, did it? I won't let you go. You are still a prisoner. You're not free. Trying so hard to pull free from my grasp, like you're suffocating. It's not you that's suffocating. It's not you that's in pain. It's not you whose lungs are burning up. It's not you. You know, darling, I can see the anger in your eyes, but that's not it. What really dominates your face right now is fear. Why is that? You told Stella you weren't afraid of me. Did you lie to Stella? Did you lie to me? You shouldn't have. I don't blame you, though. You ungrateful, lying piece of shit! Don't you ever forget your place. We are done when I say we are done. You look pathetic. But I suppose you always were. I just decided to ignore that about you. Enjoy the rest of your night, Snowflake. Away from me. Guess you got your wish after all, huh? Who's there? Emory, is that you? I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Sorry to... What are you doing here? Oh. Yes, I saw my snowflake just a while ago. Excuse me. The ring? No, I did not give him the ring yet. Because I did not get the chance. I'm alright. Really. Why can't I die? Over 100 battles, years of warfare, leading my soldiers into the fray, fighting my enemies head-on. Why haven't I died yet? Why have I not suffered a single fatal wound yet? Because I'm strong. I'm not strong. I'm just cruel. A demon surrounded by a snowstorm. It's the storm, It's the storm. The storm is destroying everything I touch. Again, it is a part of me. I cannot be free of the storm. I cannot. I am not alright, I hurt him because I cannot stand the thought of him not being with me. I cannot, I don't know why, but I need him. I need him. I hurt him just to keep him with me. I'm so sorry, Snowflake. I'm so sorry. Stella, I'm so sorry. But it's alright, you know. He won't ever think of leaving me again. Because he knows that what I'll do if he tries. I love him. I love him enough to hurt him. I love him so much. I'm okay with him being hurt. I'm okay with him being afraid of me. Yes, that's just fine. Fear is a great motivator to not do silly things like running or leaving. Yes. This is just fine, Emory. I don't care if it's fear that keeps him, whether it keeps him as my husband or as my footstool. As long as he's mine, I will be happy. I will love him with everything I have. This is just fine. Right. Right, Stella?
Hey, thanks for listening to the audio. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. See you next time.